Yeah. Okay.
Are we starting? Oh, wonderful.
Mana itu siapa?
Just a little bit. So when
Tadi aja lo bisa tuh saya.
the students start playing, doesn't need to be a lot, but just maybe 20 seconds. And then when we're doing jury, maybe about 20 seconds
Yeah.
as well. Yeah, yeah.
Especially
Feel
sometimes
free, yeah, feel free.
Mr. Ian is talking about something.
Well, all of us.
Yes, or us.
It will go straight onto SD card, so it should. Yeah. So I did this, yeah.
You already. Halo, kepada semua pemirsa ataupun penonton yang hari ini join, terima kasih sudah ikut di acara lomba kecapi yang dilaksanakan pada hari ini. Saya Ngartini Huang mengucapkan semoga sukses dan lancar untuk semua peserta yang akan mengikuti ujian pada sore hari ini. Nah, perkenalkan pada hari ini ada 3 juri untuk menilai murid-murid yang ikut ujian. Di kanan saya Mr. Ian. Say something.
Hello, my name's Ian, and I'm really looking forward to hearing some wonderful music this afternoon. I can't wait.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Ian adalah warga negara England, tetapi beliau sangat menyukai Chinese music dan kita sudah beberapa kali ya berkolaborasi di musik. That's why kita undang Mr. Ian sebagai juri juga. Nah, di sebelah kiri saya,
Nama saya Jocelyn, saya adalah professional guzheng player.
oke. Kita mulai dari sekarang ya. Peserta pertama ya. Oh ya, bisa lah. Tolong dong. Oh ya, bisa. Ya, dia ada bisa.
Oh, thank you. Great, thank you.
Bentar ya. Oke. Sebentar ya. Di oh ya. Maximum.
Okay.
Oh, maximum.
All of them, yeah.
Hello, Miss and Sir. My name is Jocelyn, number 1, and today I'm going to have grade 4 Guzheng Examination. Bismillah.
Good luck. Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay, we would like to give you some input. Start from Ian. Do you want
Hey,
to?
sure. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, me too.
And a lot of two very different sounding songs. Yeah, very very different, contrasting. Your technique is very good. It's very very precise, and that's obviously very important. Playing an instrument as intricate as the guzheng. Yeah. Positive things. Yeah, your tempo was wonderful. I got a real sense of the character of both pieces. For me, personally, this is not criticism, more like to further
Yeah.
this, particularly the second song. It's quite a famous song. I think most people around
Yeah.
the world will know this, yeah?
Mm.
And what I like to do whenever I play an instrument is also think about how it would sound if we sung it. So you have this. That where is the highest note is where for me where the loudest point should be
Yeah.
of the phrase, yeah?
Yeah.
So we call this arch shaped, yeah? So it goes up, then it comes down. Maybe it felt perhaps that you were doing it, but I think you could do it even more, make it bigger. And that would really bring the melody out even more. But really wonderful, well done, excellent work today, yeah?
This is not a Chinese song, but it is arranged in the Chinese Guzheng, right?
Yeah.
So that you are very familiar.
Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Ian said is right. It's about the dynamic, and then you have to show that you are really thinking of your kampung, right? It is about thinking of your mainland. So you have to show it in your song. But it's very good. Your technique is very good.
Very solid, yeah, very solid.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah. Any more to add?
It was wonderful, especially the beginning. I really enjoyed the first piece. I thought, because that's very free time, free flowing, and you captured that really nicely. It was wonderful. Yeah, yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Okay, for me, I think that I would like to give you some inputs on the details of the techniques, the fingering skills. Your Yao Zi is very good already. Your Sanghua, Xiahua is undoubtedly very lovely. So that you show it out, you successfully show it out. Sometimes the Guzheng performer needs that detail to make it more specific. Actually, the Guzheng song is very beautiful. Also, with the help of the player, right? And in that Jinai Wuqi, I know that the most difficult part is that 4点. How is the notes? Mi 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 so la 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 la, right? Mi 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 so la la la. Be careful in there, because you the middle finger and then your this thumb coordination with the small index finger, but the tempo should be flat, should be equally the same. So many players got a bit difficulty in there. That is called 4点. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you need to pay attention to that, because I can still hear a little that the tempo is not quite balanced. But it's okay, as long as you can play it all. Actually, it's because I'm used to that song. That's why I spill a little.
Yeah. You're speaking from experience. That's right.
Okay, and then the second song, it's also the tough song for the grade 4 participants for this exam, because that difficult part is when you want to display. This is I really love my mainland, and then I really think of it right now, so I need to show it in my songs. So it's a bit different. It's about you're talking through your song, okay? And then in there, your technique is good already. There is no doubt with you. I think overall you are very successful this time. I think she progressed a lot from last year.
Yes.
Depending to compare with this year, right?
I believe last time you were very nervous as well. If I remember
Yeah,
rightly.
this time, wow.
Yeah. So it's really
A new star is coming up.
That's right. Watch out, Medan.
Watch out. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, wonderful.
And then Joshi, you want to add something?
Kayaknya what I want to comment on, kayaknya udah dikomentarin semua. Tapi mungkin di bagian teknik
Yaudah banyak improvement. Suaranya juga udah clear. Tapi mungkin bisa ditingkatkan lagi di pain, arpeggio, terutama di gentle.
Okay.
Thank you for
Nice.
your input.
Pleasure. Absolutely.
Thank you.
One.
Permisi, sir, my name is Tiffany. Nomor urut saya nomor 2. Saya ujian kedua.
Very good,
Nice,
Nguyen.
lovely.
Wait, okay, we give you some advice and also compliments, you want? Mau tidak? Mau pakai bahasa Indonesia, bahasa Inggris? Yang mana? Hokkien ah? Yo.
I can't
Very
say
tough for me.
Hokkien. But maybe you can help translate.
Oke.
Yeah? Okay.
Kalau nggak ngerti barusan tanya mama. Oke.
So I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. I think you play very well, and there's a lot happening in your style, in your music. There's a lot, yeah. And I think maybe the biggest advice I can give you is always remember that when you make music, there will be somebody always listening. There will always be an audience, like jury. So when you perform, like show yourself to the listener. Yeah. Can you? She doesn't.
Coba tunjukkan bahwa kamu itu sangat antusias, kemudian ingin menghibur yang mendengar, sehingga bahasa badanmu itu nampak muncul gitu. She plays safe because she starts very young, and then she start maybe just playing as usual. But tapi kamu sudah mulai tambah remaja loh sayang, ya kan? Jadi untuk menunjukkan feeling kamu sudah saatnya, right?
Yeah. Dan juga campur ya.
Ya, campur.
Dan juga sebenarnya itu awal sama akhir lagu itu ada momennya, kita bukan ending sih, tapi ada kita ambil di mananya ini momennya sebelum mulai dan penutupnya juga, the end, endingnya itu juga harus kita yang harus matikan gitu, maksudnya di enjoy lah, biar aja bunyi dia sebentar, dingin.
Iya. Berbicara dengan hati, mulai mempertunjukkan selain teknik, kamu juga menunjukkan isi hatimu melalui lagu, bisa gitu. Jadi untuk tahun depan kita kasih kamu sedikit harapan gitu, misalnya ya, tahun depan kita ingin this is bon-bona gitu. Karena kamu udah mulai beranjak ke remaja, biasanya masih anak-anak gitu kan, jadi kamu pasti pengen punya sesuatu yang beda, right? Nah gitu ya.
Iya, benar.
Nah kalau dari saya, karena saya melihat dia dari umur 2 tahun, dia dari 2 tahun dia udah sangat suka kecapi, dan kalau kita letakkan di kursi kecapi dia nggak mau turun sebelum dia kecapean.
Kecapi.
Jadi gimana caranya dia nggak mau turun, kakinya dia jepitkan di bangku biar nggak turun. Jadi udah betul-betul dari umur 2 tahun sampai sekarang umur berapa? 10 tahun ya, 10 tahun. Jadi kalau dari segi teknik nggak ada yang bisa saya komplain, semua terlalu sempurna untuk usiamu, ya kan? Berarti sekarang 12 ya. Jadi yang kamu akan tingkatkan itu nanti berarti Mr. Ian kepingin kamu masuk ke dunia intermediate, bukan dunia basic lagi. Nah dunia intermediate itu berarti kamu bermain dengan emosimu, eye contact, atau bukan eye contact ya, feelings ya. Walaupun kamu nggak ada eye contact, tetapi badanmu itu mempertunjukkan, jarimu itu mempertunjukkan. Oke? No di Hokkien kan?
Masalah.
Kalau dari saya mungkin pertama temponya udah bagus, and I like the way you count the tempo using your beat. Terus untuk seukuran murid grade 2, C dan Fa bagus.
Oh iya itu yang tadi saya udah tulis ini. C-nya mantap karena dia mulai dari sangat kecil, jadi kekuatan jarinya itu dia nggak sadar. Dia nggak sadar, dia udah kayak alami. Ya, dengan pede. Biasanya kan ada yang cukup nggak ya gitu. Sang Hua Xia Hua Tian itu semua nggak ada komplain ya. Ada lagi? Itu aja. Congratulations Unwon, kamu betul-betul sudah menamatkan bagian basic dan kamu udah memulai dunia intermediate. Oke,
So
Jayo.
well done, well done.
Hello, Miss and Sir. My name is Karisa Chandego, number 3, and I am going to have a grade 3 Guzheng examination for today.
you some tips. Who would like to start?
Maybe start. Yeah.
Mungkin dari dinamikanya perlu ditingkatin lagi. Terus harmonics tadi awal-awalnya lumayan bagus, tapi makin ke belakang makin kurang kedengaran ya untuk harmonics. Terus 12P juga banyak kemajuan. 12P suaranya sangat clear, sangat jelas, dan mungkin bisa ditingkatkan lagi feelingsnya. How to show others that you enjoy the song.
Oke. Nah, ini dari Susang Tsuyama Maha. Sebelum saya bahas lagu ini, secara overall kamu itu sangat progresnya sangat besar ya dibanding tahun lalu. Tahun lalu itu gugupnya kebangetan gitu. Tapi kali ini kamu betul-betul udah prepare ya, udah maju tempur gitu. Nah, tekniknya saya perhatikan banyak perkembangan. Saya suka ya yang di Susang Tsuyama Mahal. Kamu bisa mencubit loh. itu enak. Jadi kan ini memang cubit. Kalau cubit itu enak soalnya dia ada apa ya, ada tone-nya gitu ya. Jadi itu saya perhatikan. Kemudian funny-nya juga bagus, bunyinya dengan jernih. Kemudian yautsu bagus, lebih relax lagi yautsunya. Bisa lebih bagus lagi kalau jari satu tangan ini lebih relax lagi ya. Kadang kita bisa terjebak di lagu, kita lagi stres misalnya ya, menghafal atau apa atau suasana. Tetapi tiba-tiba jadinya kamu lupa untuk mengontrol kalau yautsu itu butuh kerileksan. Jadi karena kamu got so tense, and then that affect your yautsu, and then your yautsu also make the tense tone, voice. Gitu ya. Kadang nggak bisa jalan gitu. Jadi lebih relax lagi. Oke. Walaupun memang udah sangat relax dibanding tahun lalu. Nah itu siapa? Miso. Jadi ingat siapa bisa lebih cantik lagi kalau kamu membuatnya itu ciptakan suara itu. Jadi terlalu sayang untuk dilewatkan kalau kamu cuman miso. Itu bisa menambah poin lagu kamu kalau dari dam. Okay. And then
Sure. Yeah. Actually, pretty much the same. I felt that some of the more loud parts could be even louder, and so basically extremes can be more. So if you've got a quiet section, go really quiet, and if you've got a loud section, really go for it. And the same goes for these glissando, the pushing down. I remember somebody played this last year, and it was really like airplane coming down, and I think you can go more with that. I think it's really sayang because it's one of those dramatic moments. It's like, when it happens, it's so nice, it's beautiful. I loved your in the first piece, you're playing in sixth or thirds, I think, and that was so precise. It was beautiful, really well done. The strings in, I don't know what octaves, and then they split up again. That was really nice. Yeah, and the harmonic thing. I'm a string player, and I think maybe that's an issue about playing in the right part with the pick and where this is. I think your hand was too far this side. Should have been more this side. Is that right?
It should be more to the middle.
Oh, right. I see. Yeah.
Between the bridge and
Right. Yeah. But otherwise, really enjoyed that. That was super. Really nice. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Tia Teja, nomor urut 4. Saya hari ini mau ujian grade 1.
Sebentar ya, kita kasih beberapa masukan. Who wants to be first?
Boleh. Secara tone sangat bagus sih, sangat clear suaranya. Terus mungkin bisa lebih di-improve, mungkin di shanghua. Ingat tangan kiri jangan langsung naik. Shanghua harus tahan untuk shanghua. Tempo oke. Lagi. Topi lebih dilatih lagi.
Oke. Karena kamu masih di ujian grade 1 ya. Jadi di grade 1 tuh memang the main point itu adalah ketepatan tempo dan juga fingering skill. Feeling malah tidak terlalu muncul di sana. Tetapi itu tidak menjadi bahwa kita itu mengabaikan feeling. Miss berharap kamu bisa explore di ini ya bahasa tubuhmu. Walaupun memang mi la re do sol la, nggak ada yang bisa di feelingkan di situ misalnya. Tetapi kamu lebih ke masuk ke lagu itu, enjoy lagunya. Kamu bisa secara tidak sadar menjadi the nodding atau the relax dari shoulder kamu kayaknya tadi tense ya, ketat, jadi relaxan. Jadi badan kita tuh bergerak, dia nggak di satu titik. Kita harus bergerak, kecuali kita dilarang bergerak ya. Karena kalau setelah bergerak berarti badan kita itu menikmati lagu ini. Nah, kamu coba kembangkan di sana, explore lagi di sana. Tahun depan kita lihat hasilnya lebih enjoy lagi ya kayak.
Yeah, I think you were very nervous. I think it felt to me that you were maybe how you've practiced it or how you play it at home is probably different from how you do it here, and that's normal because very often this performance condition isn't always like the real environment, and so up here sometimes we put extra pressure and it changes what our bodies does. It changes the way we behave. It happens to me as well when I play music. Don't worry about that because I've just said previously, wherever you are, somebody will want to hear what you're doing. Yeah. It doesn't matter what musical instrument, particularly in Indonesia, I find, somebody will, what's that? So we have to find a way inside of arguing with the nerves and saying, okay, I'm going to show them it sounds like this, yeah? And I think that's all the problem was actually. Is that fair? Like, I think there were some trip-up notes, there was a little bit of a trip here and there, and the wrong notes, they happen, let them happen. Even, you know, professional musicians all play wrong notes. It's just the way we hide them. It's the biggest secret in the world.
Yeah,
Nobody
our
talks about,
secret.
yeah.
You repeat it. Okay.
Everybody plays wrong notes. It's normal. It's just how you get over it, how you stumble, and just enjoy it. Okay, so make it up, improvise it a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's okay.
It's okay because you have so much potential. Yeah, she's got so much potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's really beautiful, Cynthia. Yeah, very nice.
Okay.
Hello, Miss Esther.
Hi.
Hello.
My name is Vanessa. Today I'm going to exam grade 1 and grade 2. Selamat berterima.
really enjoyed that. That was. It's always a pleasure to come here, but to have somebody who is able to really have control of the instrument and hear somebody play like that is always like bisa jadi merinding kita sometimes like that. And I stopped writing at the end of it because I was enjoying it so much. I've got one question though, and I think this is partly to do with the psychology of playing grade 1 then 2.
Yeah.
It felt to me like you underplayed the grade 1 pieces, and then you went completely all over it for the second grade, and it feels like a little bit unfair for those earlier pieces, because even though they are simpler, there was quite a lot of I felt it could be more singing and even more like what's the word? More extreme, I think, in some of the singing lines in the song. Yeah, is that fair? Does that it felt like the explosion at the end, which it didn't for me. It didn't spoil anything. It just tanda tanyanya is go for that as well in the grade 1, because you play so well. I mean, it's so, and you've clearly got a grasp of how the whole range of the instrument works, and I can hear the bass, I can hear the middle, I can hear the top. So even if you're playing like the simplest songs, malahan that's actually harder than playing these really amazing showpieces, I think. So always think there is, even though they're short, 30 seconds long, find where the character of those pieces are. It's so important, I think. But really well done. So happy. I'm going to tell my grandchildren about this day. Really enjoyed that.
That's why I would like Mr. Ian to give you some compliment first or some input. It's because you are different today. You are different from others, right?
Yeah.
She has her own way to conquer that Guzheng. And actually, I got so amazed because how come she got the exam from grade 1 and grade 2, but there's no gap between them. Grade 1 and grade just the same beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful play. It means that you prepare very well, and that's correct already. That's being a good musician, player, professional one. You need to have that preparation. That's good already. Okay. and also your techniques. I see detail of your techniques, and then I really like the way you express your energy, power. And then when you absorb the power, it's just like in Mandarin, it's called 发力、收力。你收得很好，你发力的也是很好。It means that you are keen, you know how to control that. Usually many people don't know how to control that, even though the teacher teach already. But it also depends on whether you want or not to be in that. And then, but you are really genuinely in that because you show it to us today. Right. I hope that you will be a very good musician for the future, and it's very good to have you here.
Untuk Vanessa secara shanghua sangat bagus. Tangan kiri setelah shanghua tidak naik. That's really good. Ya, sama dengan Mr. Ian tadi, mungkin it shows that you enjoy the grade 2 songs more than grade 1 songs. Dan mungkin kebetulan saya guru kecapi Vanessa, jadi Vanessa memang ada kebiasaan rest your fourth and fifth finger di strings. Tapi di grade 1 you don't really rest your fingers that much dibanding dengan grade 2. Mungkin karena grade 2 lebih susah lagunya, jadi kayak lupa. Itu sih yang perlu di-improve.
Tahun depan kita ingin menunggu yang lebih hebat lagi dari Vanessa.
Yeah.
We can count on her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Certainly.
Yes, jayo.
Yeah.
Thank you, Miss. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Have a
Welcome.
great day. Yeah. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Chào đi làm việc.
Nama saya Jocelyn, grade 1 dan nomor urut ke-7.
Untuk murid grade 1 tone sangat bagus ya. Cuma lagu kedua mungkin seharusnya lebih cepat lagi temponya. Kebetulan ini murid saya juga. Pas latihan temponya sebenarnya cepat, bagus, tapi pas ujian kali ini entah kenapa agak lambat temponya. Jadi ya mungkin karena nervous.
Oke. Jadi sama ya seperti Miss Jocelyn, jangan terlalu nervous gitu. Kamu sangat hati-hati mengontrol tempo dan jari gitu. Tapi badan kamu itu tegang semua gitu. Jadi walaupun ini ujian, tetapi kamu untuk ujian yang mendatang ya, coba try main dengan enjoy. Jari kita ini bisa diajak enjoy, nggak usah terlalu strict gitu. Kayaknya kamu harus gini terus, gini terus, gini. Nggak ada gerak. Kita bisa loh main sampai ini sepertinya berjiwa. Nah, kamu explore di situ. Jadi jarinya itu nggak gitu strict ya, lebih enak gitu. Okay?
I think exactly the same. First of all, well done. It's very hard playing in front of a jury or writing down. It's so very
Ya jaga betul
yeah,
gitu.
And what did I write here? It was an excellent start. And mainly that, explore more the sound, because it was very careful, and I understand that it's grade 1, right? So there are certain things that you have to do, and maybe sometimes students don't want to go a little bit further, or even simple things like finding the U in the piece, or finding the loud and the soft, loud and soft, because your tone is very good. It's actually really clear, and that helps, I think, with music like this, because some people, if you play too quiet, it doesn't project. You can't hear it, but we can hear you very nicely. But what we now want, I think, is more a little bit here, a bit of detail, and a little bit of you in the music. Yeah. But well done, really. It's an excellent start. Yeah. Well done.
Halo Miss Answer, nama saya Chelsea, nomor urut 8, ujian grade 4.
comment first? Oke. Chelsea, ini karena kamu ada di grade 4 ya, jadi banyak teknik-teknik yang baru yang di intermediate yang sudah mulai kamu rambah dan saya sangat senang ya. I feel so excited to see you play with your yaozi. You are singing with your yaozi. I got so satisfied with that. Actually, yaozi is like that. You can show it in your play. Even though I know today you are nervous, because actually she is better than this. But because the song is intermediate and she is the first time entering the intermediate level, there are so many things to consider, right? Nah, kemudian apa ya? Pain kamu tuh sangat bagus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 itu semua terdengar dengan jernih. Jadi itu sangat bagus. Okay, I want to appreciate everything that you have been doing, so that you know that you are on the right path, and then you are going to advance level, right? And then tone-nya bagus ya, setiap jari itu terdengar dengan jelas, dan gerakan badanmu walaupun biasa-biasa, tetapi performer untuk kecapi itu betul-betul sudah sangat menjiwai. Dan Chelsea sangat bagus dalam hal penjiwaan, tone yang bagus, dan tempo yang terukur. Jadi saya merasa saya harus mengapresiasi kamu berikut guru kamu. Oke, guru kamu bercerita.
Walaupun hari ini nampak ya, Chelsea hari ini cincang, nervous, tapi feelingsnya tetap dapat seperti biasa pas latihan. Terus mungkin karena nervous juga, Cina Yuqu di bagian belakang, that one, menurutku lebih bisa lebih keras lagi suaranya, apalagi klimaksnya.
Ya, klimaks itu.
The last touch itu lebih bisa ditingkatkan lagi di dinamik. Ya itu sih, walaupun cincang tapi feelingsnya tetap bagus.
Tahun depan pasti dia udah enjoy banget.
Ya.
Okay, very good, very nice to have you here. You haven't?
I've got, honestly, I loved it so much, but I'm just going to repeat stuff. I thought it was lovely. I think you play with much character and you understand what those pieces are supposed to do. You understand where they're going. And this thing I always talk about with my own students, about the singing style. You really have it. You've got the where the high points and how the we call it in English tremolando, where the tremolando is going, really, really, really lovely. And the thing that I want to applaud you for especially is both of your hands are really well balanced. So even though this is singing, your arpeggios going up and down, this even sings as well. So it's really nice on the ear to have both like stereo effects, left and right hand. You've got complete
And the
control.
subwoofer.
Oh yeah. So much to enjoy. Beautiful.
Oh, dan temponya sangat
Cepat. Okay, jayo ya. See you next year.
Hello, Miss and Sir. My name is Shalvin, number 9, and today I'm going to have an Indonesia Annual Guzheng Examination 2020 by grade 1.
well done. Thank you very much. Your tone is clearly very, very, very good. You're very confident at getting a good sound out of the instrument, and that's helpful. I think even at the beginning, you had to just to go for it and not be frightened at all. And I don't think you were frightened at all. I think you were. She wasn't nervous. I felt especially, and I don't know if this is fair to say, but sometimes the push down feels like it could be earlier. Is that right? Yeah, like it could, because you get the sound and then it's gone, and then you have the leftover, and it feels like it's maybe a little bit earlier.
Yeah, you have to control it.
Yeah. But otherwise, really well done. It's really nice.
Oke. Mungkin apa ya? Karena ini pertama kali ikut ujian, so I know that the first time will kind of tense and then maybe nervous or hard. But I think that because since you start this Guzheng very early, I think you can manage that. It's just the tempo for this song. These two songs should be faster. So you have to remember every time you want to play the song, you need to make a research a little for at least this song is kind of happy or sad song, and then if it's happy and then it's jiggling and then or it's trembling, so you need to have more passion in it, and then the speed, control the speed, okay? Because it is not like you are speeding and then you're careless. No, it's because of the requirement of the songs need require to make it fast, so that the song tone is different. It's kind of merrily playing in the Guzheng. Okay, and for all the for the other fingering skills, I think you're good. Your every fingers are good, and then balance. Balance, it means when you play with your tongue or when you play with your middle finger, it's okay. It all has the same sound. If you want to make it, if you want to make a detail, then that's very good. It means that there's no weak fingers. All the fingers are good already. It's just use it. Okay, explore more. So next year we would like to see your progression more farther. Then you put your feeling, and then it'll be different. Okay.
Kalau dari aku sendiri mungkin pertama komplimen dulu ya. Your tone is really great, very clear. Terus tempo juga ya, lumayan lah. Dan sama seperti Miss Fang, lagu yang Shelvin mainkan tadi great. Lagu pertama dan kedua harusnya lebih cepat lagi. Dan perbanyak latihan P agak kurang ada tenaga, ya agak lemah. But overall is very good.
Untuk seusiamu, kamu udah keren, habis 2 jam kok. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Welcome.
Halo, Mister. Nama saya Zulfiqar, nomor 10, ujian kelima.
nih. Angeline, ini sangat apresiasi. I really appreciate your being in intermediate level. It means that you are in a higher requirements of playing Guzheng. Jadi, Angeline, how old are you? 16, and now you are in grade. You are having exam for grade 5, right? When you have the grade 5 exams, is it the same age as her? Lower. Kelas berapa? Sekarang sekolah kelas berapa? SMA 2. Oh, oke. I think you're in SMP waktu ujian ini ya. Ini lagunya apa ya? Bukan di tekniknya, dia di feeling. Jadi walaupun dari segi feeling, dari segi teknik sebetulnya dari berbekal ya, dari teknik basic menuju intermediate, Angeline betul-betul sangat menguasai dari sutien, kemudian dari kekuatan jari yang terukur bagus, kemudian tempo yang detail. Tetapi untuk di kelas intermediate, Miss berharap lagu ini kan sangat bermakna ya. Dia bercerita tentang seorang biksu di pegunungan sedang memanggil orang-orang. Makanya di awal itu Angeline kan mainnya pom, tiang, pom, tiang, tidak, ayo, yuk datang sembahyang, yuk kita berdoa sama-sama. Jadi ini maknanya ya, every time I play this, I shed tears, inside. It's because it's very, very lovely. I want to share it with you. Even though you are not in exams anymore, since you have already memorized this song, try to do it more at home. Kalau dari segi Angeline ya, yang diinterpretasikan oleh Angeline dari segi teknik, oke, sudah. Coba gali lagi di feelingnya, karena sayang untuk dilewatkan. Jadi ada bagian-bagian tertentu yang sangat menyentuh hati, dan juga tadi ada yang terlewatkan ya Angeline. Ini biar mana tahu nanti kamu rekam, recording, kemudian masukkan ke share untuk teman-teman gitu, kamu bisa ulang lagi dengan memasukkan lebih banyak feeling lagi. Masih banyak yang bisa dieksplor di sini. Misalnya fa mi so mi re, tan, ini pelan, habis itu dia cepat, tan. Jadi dia ada kontrasnya. Jadi tadi itu dia agak flat ya di sana, jadi nggak kontras, makanya kurang dapat yang di sini. Tetapi nggak apa-apa, karena kamu kan memang ada di level yang mulai agak requirement-nya itu banyak banget gitu kan. Kamu harus prepare lebih banyak ya. Jadi untuk tahun depan yang diujikan itu kamu memorize-nya itu 2 bulan atau 3 bulan sebelumnya, dan 2 bulan kemudian hanya untuk explore di feeling. Sampaikan seperti yang diinginkan oleh pengarang lagu ini, bahwa kamu sedang di pegunungan, kemudian kamu sedang berusaha menyentuh hati setiap orang untuk yuk jangan lupa berdoa. Apapun agamamu, kita sama-sama berdoa. Bagaimana kalau saya bunyikan lonceng sebagai tanda, yuk sama-sama kita mulai berdoa. Oke? Nah, itu dari saya. Well,
untuk Angeline tahun ini feelingsnya lebih ada dibandingkan tahun-tahun sebelumnya, terutama di lagu yang ke awal yang I really like your hand gesture di sana. Harmonics juga very clear untuk lagu Xiangshan Shihu, dan Xiahua juga bagus di bagian yang yaoze. Xiangshan Shihu di sana Xiahua sangat bagus, tapi Tapi di bagian-bagian lain, Shanghua dan Xiahua timingnya masih kurang tepat. Dan ingat, Fa sama Si tangan kirinya jangan dilepas. Kalau dilepas suaranya jadi kayak Xiahua.
Yeah.
Dan I really like the way you play high arpeggio.
Dia seperti udah makanan yang sangat biasa gitu.
Yeah.
Some students will find it very difficult, but to her it's ordinary.
Yeah, it was wonderful, wonderful. You clearly know how to play the instrument, which is, you know, half of the battle is knowing what you have to do with everything. I think with this, just to echo what everybody has said, is that this, to me, my ears as well, sounds like a much more abstract song. So it's not, you can't just sing it because it's got different, it's got very definite non-narrative meaning. You know, do you know what I mean? It's not, it's not how you would expect a song to go. Yeah, so it's very abstract. And I think I'd like to echo that. I think maybe because you're still getting used to this kind of level of music, this kind of not just melody, yeah, but there are effects and there's definite sound of the bell, yeah, there's really, really clear. That these have to come out even more like, and that, I guess that's an experience thing, isn't it? Just listening and playing again and again and again until you really get the meaning. You always said magna earlier. Yeah. It felt sometimes that you wanted to get faster in some of the sections, but you held back, and it didn't end up happening. It was close to the beginning. Yeah, there was like a left hand, the accompaniment part. It's like you started to want it to go that way, and then you held back. Yeah, so go for it. If you want to get faster and change the tempo, just go for it. Don't hold back.
Yeah.
Trust your instinct. Yeah, trust yourself.
Give yourself lots of time to explore that.
Beautiful. Well done.
Ya, untuk your age itu ini udah marvelous. Okay. Udah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Is that a great class?
is Jesslyn Fancy Chandra, and my number is 11. So now I'm going to have my first annual Guzheng examination for grade 1. I hope that I can do the best.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you very much. That's really, really beautiful playing. Thank you. I can see you've obviously thought about how this music goes. I can hear that, yeah? I think that's really clear. And your touch is quite different from the other candidates I've heard today. Very, very more, I guess the word is considerate. The way you're playing is very, you've thought about it. Just some tips. I think maybe sometimes you could move from that area, that sound zone, into somewhere a bit louder. It doesn't need to be too much, I think, for the way you're playing, but just so that there is a bit more contrast between one section and another section. I think that would be nice. But I think overall, I couldn't find fault with your technique at all. Yeah, I didn't feel there was any slips at all. In fact, just more being, I guess, more adventurous with the colour of the sound. I think personally, I felt. But all over very good. Yeah, overall very good. Welcome.
Yeah, I also feel the same as Mr. Ian. And then I know that you are a very newcomer. She comes here when we are in pandemic.
Okay.
So I think it's very fast for her to progress. And then here she is entering the grade 1 exam, right? It's not easy. I know. Actually, usually sometimes it needs more than 1 year for them to join the exam.
Right.
But she is not even in a year, right? And the techniques is good. So that's why I want to give you more, a little bit, so that you can play more beautiful. You know? For example, your every finger is okay, but I hear there is one weak finger. It's on your thumb. Your thumb tone is weaker than the other fingers. So pay attention. When you pluck with your thumb, make it curved like this, so that you are using this little joint here, so that you will feel the difference. It's just that you don't know, right? And then you can explore more. So that's just a little tip. Actually, you are good already because you beat it. Not even in a year, and then you enter the exams. Very brave.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dari segi feeling sangat bagus, teknik juga bagus, yang bisa ditingkatkan mungkin tone dan ya dinamika besar kecilnya suara itu mungkin lebih bisa dimainkan lagi dinamikanya. Terus Shanghua, ingat Shanghua itu setelah petik tangan kiri kan tekan, tangan kiri jangan langsung naik, jadi tahan di bawah selama mungkin sampai the sound stop ringing, itu baru itu soalnya lebih bagus lagi.
See you next year. I know you'll be better and better.
Thank you.
Hello, Miss and Sir. I'm Felicia. I'm of sequence number 12 and 13, and I'm going to have the first and second grade exam.
Untuk di Felicia, overall sangat bagus, tone sangat clear, suaranya sangat clear, teknik juga bagus. Di lagu grade 2 kayaknya makin gugup daripada grade 1 ya. Hati-hati aja yang C, nada C tangan kiri jangan langsung naik, jangan langsung lepas. Kalau langsung lepas suaranya jadi false. Dan tien itu ditekan setelah petik, jangan bersamaan. Aja sih.
Refleksnya itu yang apa lebih diperhatikan. Kadang udah nggak gitu apa ya, udah nggak gitu terasa gitu. Dia udah tahu-tahu tian gitu. Tapi dibuat menjadi kebiasaan. Oke. Dan kebiasaan itu bisa dicapai apabila ini hearing kita itu standarnya itu kita tetap ingat ya, standar yang dibutuhkan untuk tian itu adalah tiang tek gitu. Jadi dia itu mengikuti setelah petikan baru tek, dia nggak bersamaan. Kalau bersamaan suaranya malah nggak keluar tiannya, jadi agak kurang enak. Nah ini Felicia, ini adalah murid saya. Jadi saya minta Josie yang komen dulu dari saya. Terus dia ini kan kuliah di Xiamen. Jadi dia udah belajar Guzheng, terus karena ke Xiamen break, balik lagi, sambung lagi ke Capi. Di awal-awalnya yang seingat saya ya, she really maybe a bit forget about playing Guzheng. So the first time, if I compare from the first time she come until now, she made very very big progressment. Actually, I guide her patiently and also carefully, because I don't know if she can get with the requirement I give her. But until today, she even amazed me in a week. Last week, it's not very well as this. She kept playing and repeating the songs, and then still keep asking me, is it good enough? Which place that she needs to improve, right? And that's a very good quality of being a good musician. You know, always explore. You are kind of aggressively explore, and that's very good. Also, your shoulder today is very very relaxed. You remember, right? The first time you come here, I criticized you that you have a very tense shoulder, and then tense finger, and then tense this elbow. So your elbow is like this. So when you are playing, you are like this. So I need to make you down. And today you are playing like this, just like I told you the first time. So that's very good progression, not even in a year, maybe half a year. So I know you have been very hard on practicing. I know to practice makes perfect. Okay, Jayu.
Felicia, well done. Yeah, it was a really good set of pieces that I heard. I want to ask you, do you play much to other people?
Not really.
Because I think that is one thing that will transform the way you control your nerves at every opportunity, if you can, even at home or with family or friends, or get them to sit and listen to you, but not medan style like you play then they talk, more like get them to sit down and listen to you, so you have a real audience there, because I think really that's the only issue at the moment, is that you're not yet used to dealing with how to make, if you make mistakes, what do you do after that? Like how do you deal with that? And I heard a couple of times that you went backwards And I always think that if you go backwards, it means we can hear
Yeah.
that
We know
process.
already.
Yeah.
I
We've
know.
done it so many times.
Actually, he doesn't know. But then you make him know.
So that always, and I think everybody always says this, that if you can avoid it and you play a wrong note, add the wrong note to where the right one should be. So menggantikan. So don't just then go backwards, but rather let that note happen and just go on with the rest of the piece. But don't go backwards, because then we can hear that. And if you didn't, I wouldn't have known, because you kind of did this reload kind of movement.
Yeah.
Because you clearly can play the instrument. I mean, that's not a problem. It's just handling the nerves and knowing how to deal with mistakes in front of people. I think that will really transform the way you present your music. Yeah, it's not ours, it's your music, to an audience. I think that's always the hardest part of becoming a musician is always that.
Yeah.
Even now, I get so nervous in front of people, but
Yeah, me too.
I can hide it.
I would like to spill you some secret. Even a professor also sometimes make wrong notes. For example, it is not that we purposely did it, but when it happens, you have to deal with it. That's it. It's only you who know how to save your song to make it better. Even though there is a few audience know there is a mistake, but maybe there is a lot of other audience who doesn't know. You don't care. You don't care anymore. It's just that you save your song. Just enjoy it. Even my teacher told me sometimes she forgot. She has been playing for 50 years already, and then sometimes she said, "When I forget, I think I'm kind of surfing to the other song. Just play. Okay, I remember it. Now go back." And then, okay, that's it, finish. So it's our taste. It's just a matter of taste. Even though when you're in exam, sometimes you improvise a little, it's okay. It's not very strict to that. She has been very careful. Very good. I hope that after today and then you know how to make yourself better, just like what you have done in not more than a year. Maybe next year you are very good start for the intermediate level.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
And my teacher told us, I also forget sometimes, and then I just play, let the people
Yeah.
Okay, you will come.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
Halo Miss and Sir, nama saya Dismara Nathan, nomor urut 14, ujian grade 1.
here. Let me see your finger. Okay. For next time, you change the tongue. It's very tight. Don't put your plaster so tight, okay? It's kind of it means very tight. Yeah. See, your finger become red, right? And then this facing down, not facing up. Kemudian yang lain, ini disiapkan jangan terlalu panjang. Ini masih bisa turun dikit. Jadi kamu lebih nyaman.
Iya.
Oke? Ini kalau terlalu panjang nanti kamu bisa ambil not yang salah dengan gampang salah. Oke? Jadi masukin. Ya. Oke. Ya. Who wants to give inputs first? Yuk.
Oke. Secara tone, walaupun tadi bukunya terbalik ya, tapi sangat clear, sangat bagus.
Iya.
Sangat bagus. Dan masalah di tempo di lagu kedua ya. Re do la sol itu solnya satu ketuk, jadi harus berhenti. Re do la sol and sol mi. Jadi harus ada berhenti. Mi sol dan mi sol mi.
Ya, di patchwork juga ya, misalnya mi re mi sol mi re do tam setengah ketuk dan satu ketuk. Re do, tadi kamu re do jadi seperempat. Oke, re do. Jadi yang masukin tan itu bisa lebih lincah lagi sih, lebih enak lagi. Cuman hati-hati temponya, jangan yang waktu gede itu temponya panjang, kemudian waktu sedikit itu temponya jadi kecepatan. Jadi harus balance, harus sabar. Oke? Jocelyn baru pertama kali bukan ya, Jocelyn kan apa ya, pilih lagu ini ya. Lagu ini agak susah dari Hongxiang ke, tapi Jocelyn dengan PD bisa memainkan satu lagu tanpa berhenti. Nah itu bagus sih. Jadi dengan semua nasihat-nasihat dari juri dan juga dari guru Jocelyn, untuk ke tahun berikutnya waktu ujian, Jocelyn udah bisa lebih ready lagi, ya kan? Lagunya ini adalah yang grade 1, nanti lebih lagu yang di grade 2 Jocelyn bisa lebih explore di feeling. Jadi kalau yang di sini masih belum feeling ya, masih tekniknya. Kalau udah oke, temponya udah oke, udah hebat. Oke?
Jocelyn belajar online, ya itu sudah luar biasa loh.
Ya.
Itu luar biasa. Dan itu juga memunculkan sifat Jessica di situ. Itu Jessica sepertinya orang yang berkeputusan. Jadi dari awal Jessica main itu, Jessica langsung ke lagunya, nggak takut salah pun, dan itu luar biasa untuk
PD.
Itu yang sangat penting ya. Karena Jocelyn, you can make the decision straight away, and that's so important. Kalau kita main musik itu sangat penting, sangat. So well done, I really enjoyed that. Even though nggak apa-apa, ada salahnya, tapi Jocelyn langsung maksudnya bagus kok. Well done.
Makin diasah, makin gila, makin bagus. Oke. Okay. See you next year.
Okay.
Hi Miss and Sir, my name is Helen. Nomor urut ke-15
ujian grade keempat.
I missed you, You're very tall already. It has been almost a year not seeing her because now she's online.
Oh,
Ya kan?
I see.
Online ya? From Cemara.
Oh yeah, tomorrow, yeah.
Hmm?
really nice performance. Secara ketukan juga sangat bagus, fingering skills juga lumayan oke. Tapi mungkin bisa lebih ditingkatkan lagi di pas in ini jempol sama ketiga jari luarnya naik, jadi agak relax. Yaoce juga perlu banyak berlatih lagi, suaranya masih kurang clear, dan hati-hati sama nada fa, jangan sampai fals. Tadi yang Selin mainkan terlalu dalam tangan kirinya, jadi ya perlu diperhatikan lagi nada fa-nya, jangan sampai fals.
Kadang kalau misalnya Selin confused ya, gimana sih fa-nya sampai fa-nya yang accurate fa itu gimana? Kalau sampai bingung, pakai aja tuner, kemudian carikan sampai nada fa. Fa itu kan berarti G dia. Jadi cari sampai G, train your hearings, your ear, that the G that you are going to use is that tone. So you get used to that. So it's just the combination of fingers, left fingers, and your hearing. So you just pay more detailed attention when doing it. Okay.
Dan satu lagi, hayin kedua tangan jangan terlalu jauh, harus agak di center.
Iya. Baru dia sinkron. Tapi bunyi sih semua.
Iya,
Bagus.
dan cuma tidak perlu didekatkan lagi kedua tangan.
Itu yang membedakan ya, yang bermain dari anak-anak dari anak-anak sampai menjadi remaja, dari secara jari dan juga dari kekuatan bermain itu sebenarnya tone-nya itu enak banget ya, gitu ya. Jadi paling yang diperhatikan tuh dikit-dikit, karena Selin, you are in the intermediate level. Intermediate level is very new to you because the requirement is higher. The requirement is in that feeling. You need to explore in the feeling. So you get to enjoy the songs, and then ask a lot of questions. How to play more beautiful? How to beautifully make it more beautiful? So in every songs, in the exam song, it's classical song, right? And then all the song is kind of explaining something or about singing, or is that from the song Jinai Wuqi, and then the Yaozi. The Yaozi, you can improve it by making the dynamic Yaozi from the soft and then hard and then soft again. How to control it? So in that Jinai Wuqi, your Yaozi needs to be singing, swing up, down. So you are making that song, making that sound. Okay, and then your 4点 okay, make it balance. Don't make different, because that 4点 means in the semuanya di seperempat ketuk. Jadi ketukannya itu harus pas. Dia nggak bisa tatat gitu kan. Dia kan pasti harus balance sama, timbangannya sama. Oke. Nah, itu yang saya tangkap dari Selin. Tetapi Selin, mungkin Selin nggak sadar ya, cara permainan Selin itu bisa membuat orang yang misalnya lagi emosi, atau yang lagi depresi, atau yang lagi hektik, tiba-tiba bisa drop ke zero. Kamu ada loh talentanya di situ. Cara kamu main kecapi beda dengan lain. Kamu itu tenang, peaceful. Jadi walaupun kamu tadi ada di tempat yang agak lupa dikit, tapi tenang aja. Kamu tenang banget. Bisa membuat orang, Aduh, damai gitu. Jadi kan kalau Selin main lagu yang agak tempo lambat ataupun main lagu yang agak berperasaan, kamu bagus. Saya belum tahu kalau untuk yang lagu cepat kamu gimana, tapi saya menangkapnya di situ. Oke, jadi Selin juga perlu tahu kan. Jadi saya itu bagusnya di mana ya? Terus kekurangan saya apa ya? Nanti untuk tahun depan kamu bakal progres lebih cepat lagi kalau kamu merasa wah ini satu tantangan. Oke?
Same. Hi, Celine. Thank you. It's really nice. Enjoyed that. Just a couple of things, just to add. That is that I felt in some places you were hesitating, like you weren't sure, like tiny moment, you weren't sure. It was particularly when you were at both ends of the instrument that you didn't trust your fingers. I think it's like trusting, yeah. And I think because you can clearly play it, and I think if you can get your body to compromise with your brain, because that's all it is. Just trusting, letting your fingers know what they need to do. Because normally in this kind of situation, it's actually the brain that messes up the body, because you can clearly do it. So let your fingers do the work. It sounds so cliche, but I think your brain is saying no, no, and you did so well. So ignore what this says and go with what this says. Yeah, it's really well done.
Yeah. Because I think she realized that the way she used to play, it's not just like today. Usually, it's just like, I don't want to concern about the feeling or the dynamics or the harmonics. I just play and then end. But for this level, you feel uneasy. We can see, even though you are very peaceful, you are uneasy with your fingers. It's normal because you are in intermediate. Entering the intermediate is a gap, right? And then for the next step, you know it better. Okay, very good.
Thank you, well done.
See you next year.
Hello, Miss. Hello, sir. My name is Rahana Zafia. My number is 16, and today I'm from my first grade.
ini ya, namanya siapa ya? Raihan, kamu udah mulai ujian di grade 1 ya. Jadi betul-betul pengalaman yang pertama kali ya mengikuti ujian Guzheng. Nah, Bis menangkap kamu sangat antusias di kecapi, betul-betul sangat diapresiasi. Nah, kemudian untuk dua lagu ini, di mana di lagu tadi Lauliupan, Raihan sebenarnya ada lupa dikit, tetapi Raihan itu memang terbiasa perform, jadi bisa menutupi dengan main ulang gitu. Dan itu nggak apa-apa, boleh aja, asal jangan kebingungan dan berhenti, karena kamu boleh improvisasi dikit, nanti baru balik lagi selesai lagunya pakai. Jadi orang mendengar dengan, kadang orang nggak tahu kalau itu ada kesalahan, ya kan? Jadi karena ini baru pertama kali, untuk tahun depannya pasti lebih bagus lagi, karena Raihan udah tahu ya bagaimana caranya mempersiapkan diri untuk ujian Guzheng. Ada belajar alat musik lain selain Guzheng? Enggak ya, tapi dia jago taekwondo.
Oh,
Hebat ya.
berarti kontrol dirinya itu
PD-nya itu
PD
ini.
sama kontrolnya ya.
Jadi itu yang membedakan permainannya ya.
Ya.
Nah, itu bagus. Nah, kemudian kalau dari segi tempo lebih hati-hati lagi, oke? Waktu bermain itu mungkin Raihan merasa bahwa ini sudah cukup, rupanya ada yang lebih bagus lagi. Caranya adalah waktu prepare ujian untuk tahun depan ya, hafalnya lebih cepat, jangan 1 bulan mendekati ujian, hafalnya yang lebih cepat 2-3 bulan sebelumnya. Setelah itu Raihan bisa explore di feeling, biar gimana ya, biar rempahnya ini, biar lagunya ini bisa lebih enak lagi, lebih bagus lagi, biar nilai saya lebih banyak lagi didapat, ya kan? Seperti di taekwondo, kalau misalnya Raihan bermain dengan teknik biasa atau teknik yang lebih walaupun udah ngerti tapi lebih diperdalam lagi, itu pasti membedakan penampilanmu, ya kan? Nah, oke, good luck untuk Raihan. Semuanya masih bisa ditingkatkan. Nah, hari ini adalah first start for you to become a musician. Jadi Anda sudah dikatakan musisi nih, ya.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Really enjoyed it. Cuma mungkin karena masih baru tiba di dunia musik, jadi belajar itu kontrol ketuk, bukan masalah emosi sih, untuk dasarnya, maksudnya ketuk, dinamika juga, dynamics, ya. I think the next level pasti sudah lebih bagus, pasti. It's already good, yeah. And there was some actually really nice moments. I think you did bomb. There's real rubato, yeah. That was from here, yeah.
Enjoy it.
Yeah, I really enjoy it. So well done. I've enjoyed that. Yeah, keep going. Don't give up. Yeah, keep going. Beautiful.
Kalau dari aku, I like the way you improvise. Waktu Raihan ada salah mainkan not atau ada lupa pengulangannya,
Mantap.
iya. Raihan nggak menunjukkan itu sama sekali. Jadi kayak tetap keep going on. Jadi it's a great performance. Mungkin yang bisa dilatih lagi di tempo itu bisa dilatih dengan coba gunakan metronom pas latihan, gunakan metronom. Terus di lagu kedua yang La Shangwa Song, Rai, Dong, La. Di La Shanghua itu raihan ada sedikit jadi lebih lambat. Ya, jadi diperhatikan lagi di sana. Dan pas main kelingking jangan sampai tegang dulu.
Tahun depan kamu pasti lebih hebat lagi. I crush you. Okay, well done.
Thank you.
Admission ceremony is Lovely Victoria, grade 2, number 70.
Lovely. Boleh berdiri dulu. Oke. Ini Lovely ujian grade 2 ya. Tahun lalu ujian grade 1 ya. Jadi kita melihat banyak perkembangan pesat dari Lovely ya. Dulu Lovely bermain kecapi itu dengan cuek aja dia. Jadi sekarang dia tuh sepertinya lebih kritis, lebih mawas diri gitu kan. Tantangan di grade 2 rupanya udah mulai banyak dan dia harus bersedia bermain bukan di zona aman lagi, mulai agak explore di mana dia lebih bagus ya kan. Yang di lagu pertama itu Lovely ada beberapa kali lupa, tapi tidak apa-apa karena Lovely tetap menjaga walaupun lupa, ya udah muter-muter dulu, ajak juri semua muter-muter dulu, udah kemana-mana, nanti balik lagi. Gitu, it's fun. Jadi nggak sampai kayak strict banget kalau ujian tuh harus begini. Tapi kalau misalnya kita nanti ada yang lupa, untuk itu bisa menjadi motivasi ataupun semangat untuk Lovely. Oh, rupanya di grade 2 udah begini. Nanti tahun depan waktu ujian grade 3, Lovely udah tahu cara mengatasi yang lebih dengan tantangan yang lebih banyak lagi misalnya ya kan. Sebenarnya mau dibilang susah lagunya sebenarnya nggak gitu susah, tetapi ingat persiapkan dengan waktu yang cukup. Jadi Lovely punya waktu yang fleksibel untuk tetap melatih sampai jadi ingat semua. Oke? Jadi kali ini mungkin karena waktu yang disediakan itu terbatas. Jadi tidak banyak tersisa kesempatan untuk main di depan orang. Lebih sering main di depan keluarga ya, papa mama atau tetangga misalnya. Yuk janjian jam berapa gitu, lihat saya main. Jadi kamu bisa tahu saya udah prepare belum, lagu saya ini betul-betul udah keren belum. Oke? Jadi itu bisa mengatasi kesulitan yang Lovely barusan alami tadi, ya kan? Nah, kemudian apa ya, tempo ya. Kalau misalnya tempo kadang bisa cepat, kadang lambat, padahal di lagu ini dia tidak ada perubahan tempo. Jadi Lovely coba main sementara dengan membunyikan metronom. Jadi mentrain kita untuk di tracknya dulu ya, nggak kocar-kacir gitu. Oke? Nah, tetapi kalau misalnya fingering skills, teknik bagi Lovely itu udah kecil banget, walaupun cuek-cuek, tapi udah menguasai. Bagus ya. Bersih.
Untuk lagu pertama walaupun Lovely lupa dengan pengulangannya, jadi asik ulang sana. Tapi I really like the way you improvise. Waktu ada main salah note, langsung improvisasi dengan not yang lain. Jadi nggak gitu kedengaran salah note-nya. Ya, hati-hati aja untuk nada C. Tadi Lovely C-nya kurang ditekan lagi. Okay? Jadi masih kurang ditekan lagi untuk nada C. Jadi agak sedikit halus. Dan hati-hati juga dengan tempo.
Ya, sama sih, sama temponya aja yang ini, yang kadang goyang dia.
Ya goyang.
Tapi secara ini kan Lovely yang ikut tahun lalu kan?
Ya tahun lalu ada ini ujian.
Ya, ya perasaan juga lebih banyak improve-nya dari sebelumnya.
Ya, udah tambah remaja. Nah, sekarang sekolah kelas berapa? SMP 2 ya. Bagus?
Ya, bagus. Suka. Mantap. Lanjut.
Lanjut. Oke.
Welcome, welcome.
Nama saya Melisa Chandra, nomor urut ke-18, ujian grade 1.
First of all, don't worry. Don't panic. There's no need to be nervous, no need at all, because you actually play so beautifully. You've got such a lovely tone on the instrument, and we can really hear that. And I think, is this the first time you've played to an audience?
Yes.
Yeah. We've had a few candidates who have been in a similar position, and I think the thing that would help you, because it feels like you're frightened to make mistakes. Making mistakes is a normal part of life. And where your hands go on the instrument as well, that's a normal part. You will, when you start out, find that you do hit a wrong note. That's fine, just let that happen. Because I think actually you know how the music goes, yeah? You've got it. I think it's just our friend upstairs, the brain, tells us, oh, somebody's watching. So I think, don't worry about the audience. I mean, do involve them in your performance, because you play so nicely. Don't let us get in the way of your music, because we want to enjoy it, and we did. We very much so did, yeah? So don't worry so much about mistakes and at this stage, yeah? Because this is the very first time that you're performing, and I was like that the first time I performed in front of an audience. It was making a mess on the piano and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, so just you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah. You'll get used to it,
Yeah.
because you are now a musician already.
Yeah.
And then Tadi namanya Melisa. Melisa, saya suka ya jarum your finger actually produce a very clear sound. You don't realize it. That is your talent in there. You know, actually sometimes many people find it very hard to make clear, sharp sound. But you easily do that because the structure of your hands, I think, make you easier for you to get that thing, but very clear thing. You can explore that. You know? That is your benefit. And then I think that you need more relax with yourself. When you are playing, you are just like photocopying the book. Actually, you should amuse yourself first. Then you enjoy it, you eat it, you sip it, how you make it, make it your use style. Then the playing will be very even nicer. So today you are playing the notes, but you don't put the passion in it. So for the next year, I think when you today realize that how talented you are, and then how to prepare more to make it even better. So next year must be a very big progression for you. Okay, 加油.
Dari saya sendiri mungkin sama dengan kedua-duanya, mungkin si Melisa karena masih first time perform, jadi masih ada lupa-lupa, tapi si Melisa juga kedepannya bisa belajar gimana caranya walaupun lupa tapi kita tetap main, walaupun notnya salah tetap main aja. Gimana supaya orang lain itu nggak tahu kalau yang kita mainkan itu salah sebenarnya. I really like your tone in music, dan juga sangat clear suaranya, sangat clear. Tempo juga nggak ada masalah sebenarnya, cuma masalahnya di lupa saja.
It's okay. It's normal.
Well done. Keep going. Yeah, keep fighting for it because it will come.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well done.
Halo, nama saya Jessica, nomor urut ke-19, ujian grade 3. Oke.
First of all, thank you for playing to us. That's always a pleasure. I really enjoyed the entire performance, actually. I thought there were lots of good things in there. Including your control of the instrument. You really know how to make the sounds now. And that's really nice to hear that. No, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for playing to me. What I've written here is even more. So I think some of those where it feels where you should be moving right across the instrument in glissando, I think that could come out even more, like even exaggerate that even more. But your I want to use Italian words. Your quiet sections are really nice and effective.
Yes.
And your tempo's really lovely. You've got a good sense of style.
Thank you, sir.
Just bring it out a little bit more for the next examination, yeah? Exaggerate, make everything loud, really loud, and everything quiet. Really quiet, yeah? Really good.
Jessica, kamu pembawaannya sangat tenang ya. Jadi kamu bisa menghipnotis orang dengan lagumu, gayamu, Jadi itu betul-betul satu keunggulan dari Jessica. Oke. Nah, dari segi teknik juga bagus, tempo juga terukur. Kamu betul-betul dengan slow menghabiskan satu lagu dengan dengan damai. Paling satu aja yang Miss ingin nanti akan Miss lebih detail lagi ya. Ada satu aja yang Miss ingin kamu dalam setahun ini asah kembali sehingga tahun depan akan sangat bagus. Kamu dari semua teknik itu udah kamu kuasai, cuman ada satu, yaozi kamu itu terlalu tense, ketat ah. Jadi kalau udah tiba di section yaozi, sepertinya lagunya jadi agak gitu. Padahal yaozinya itu bisa lebih rileks. Kamu nanti akan buang setengah tenagamu yang berlebih itu, buang kembali. Nanti akan Miss minta gurumu untuk lebih memperhatikan di yaozimu ya. Memang begitu banyak teknik yang kadang mungkin saja ada yang belum begitu sempurna, kita sempurnakan lagi sesuai dengan grade kamu yang mulai di intermediate, ya kan? Jadi biar lebih rileks lagi dan bisa lebih bernyanyi lagi yaozinya Jessica.
Thank you, Miss. Dari aku mungkin sama dengan kedua juri lainnya, teknik dari segi teknik dan tempo sangat bagus, a lot of improvement, dan sangat confidence tadi mainnya. I cannot sense your nervous. Yang mungkin bisa di improve di dinamika. Mungkin tadi mainnya kurang loud, terutama di tempat di bagian klimaks bisa lebih loud lagi, play it louder.
Bye.
Thank you very much.
A good teacher. She is very patient. You're very tall already.
My name is Patricia Tomo. My number is 20 and I'm here for the exam grade 2.
sok. Tangan kiri, tato, sok. Ya.
Louis, sejak pandemi online class. Okay, although on pandemi ya, but she can fulfill these 2 songs. Congratulations to you. I know it's very hard. Last time you ever told your teacher it's very hard for you to memorize the songs. It's okay. Everybody, as a musician, sometimes can be like that, But there are many ways to conquer our being not so able to memorize. For example, it's maybe because you lack of time, right? So sometimes when you are going to memorize a song, just remember when you have your favorite song at home, for example, and then undeliberately it is in your mind. You don't deliberately memorize it. How can it be in your mind? The same way you treat that idea to the song you are going to memorize, right? First of all, you need to find the song that you like, right? And then the second, you need to get familiar with the song. And then if you think that it's hard to memorize, find a way. Okay, don't give up. Find a way. For example, you can record it, and then you can play in the car during, for example, going somewhere very far, and then you just play over and over until that song came into your mind undeliberately. So everybody is like that, happens to, for example, me, when I was in grade 8 or 9, I forget, but the song, maybe about 8 pages. How to memorize 8 pages? But then I do a little research, because this not only happened to me, but happened to every musician, how they conquer that. So you need to find a taste of conquering the song, don't give up. Oh, so the idea of memorizing the song is, for example, your friend, how she memorized the song, by what, how. You just do the research and then put it into yourself, try to do it to yourself. Be nice with the song, and then it will get into your mind. You will find it beautiful. For example, I bet that you like the second song. You more enjoy in the second song than the first song. Is that right? And then when you are yaozi, you put the little finger at the side, right? Because you need the yaozi. But when you play without yaozi, remember to lift up your pinky so that you are playing like this. Because if you forget to pick it up, it means that you play the notes, the other notes, without even though not yaozi, but you play it like this. It's kind of ping pong because it is still stuck at the side of the guzheng, right? When we yaozi, why we stuck there? Because we need a place to make it stable to the place you are going to yao, but forget to pick it up. So remember to pick it up.
Luis mungkin bisa lebih ditingkatkan lagi dari segi tempo, terus yaozi, perbanyak lagi latihan yaozi, jangan sampai putus yaozi-nya, jadi harus sering terus. Okay.
Lebih padat yaozi-nya, lebih padat, lebih enak sih.
Untuk lagu pertama mungkin ada salah tekniknya tadi yang
Tram.
Ya. Ini sao, gunakan jempol, sao kedua dada, baru shang. Itu bukan xiao chuo tapi sao. Okay.
I think some advice for memorizing songs, because I have this problem as well, is I find it, if I can sing a song all the way through in my head, away from the instrument, then I've got more chance of being able to do it at the instrument. And I think that's easier with melodic music, if there's a clear melody. And I think at this level that's safe to say that there is. But if you can sing it, there is a higher chance that you will be able to play it. So if you can sing it away in your head or aloud, away from your instrument, then it will happen, it really will. Or if you want to memorize segments, so like normally a piece has one idea, another idea, then it returns back to the first idea. So break it down into smaller sections. Yeah. When you play or practice, do you start always from the beginning and go to the end? Okay, start from the end and go to the beginning, or start from the middle and go to the end, and build it up that way. So don't always go from the easy part of the song. Go from you can play the first 1 minute, go from after the first minute or so, yeah? So go from the place where it's kurang nyaman, and then go from there, yeah? Is advice I can give, I think. But otherwise, very good, very, very nice. You've got a lovely tone, yeah?
Ya, jarinya udah bagus banget untuk bermain, tinggal mempergunakannya lebih intens. Okay. Good job. Jayo. Okay. Acara Annual Guzheng Examination 2020 sudah berakhir. Dua kata dari Mr. Ian. What do you feel about the examination this year comparing to last year?
Okay. Thank you for allowing me to talk. I think that this year there's been a definite increase overall in the candidates' ability and motivation. And I guess that's come because of the pandemic, because there are fewer things to do. So perhaps the students who have already been learning feel that they already have the ability in this instrument and not much else practical happening, I would imagine, at school. So I think the positive, which there are few, but the positive from being in this COVID time is that I think it's really helped students hone in what they like doing away from the screens and away from that time. So arguably is one reason, but definitely for candidates who performed last year, there's a definite improvement overall, I found. Yeah.
Yeah, so glad that most of them improves a lot, and that we witness them from the very basic level, for example, to the intermediate level, and how they cope with that requirements from the song, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
What do you have anything to add?
I'm really excited. Tahun ini semakin banyak peserta ujian Guzheng dan sangat banyak kemajuan ya dari peserta ujian tahun ini. That was a really great performance.
Ya, sebenarnya kita ini hari ini ya sebagai juri juga sebagai pendengar ya.
Yeah.
So we are just like enjoying the classical songs, and then we hope that all of you guys at home also enjoy to the songs, and then if you want to give some feedbacks or comments, you can just direct message to Jade Music School. We hope that all of you, there will be more and more of you who like to play Guzheng, and then even though we are in pandemic, this music playing won't stop. We even find lots of secluded times when we cannot go out more often.
Yeah.
So what should we do? We play music, guys. So the Guzheng is my pelarian, my escape point. And then I try to explore more. How about arranging more songs, for example? How about upgrading the studios and then do a lot of performance, but not on the stage, outside in the social, but in our only home, in our only studio, and then only 2 or 3 people in the room. And then I think that music is everywhere, and then there is nothing that can stop the music, playing music. So 加油 for all of you. We do hope that you enjoy all of our lovely performances from the students. Okay, bye bye. See you again next year with a lot of more surprising performer. Today we witnessed a lot of a few students who sings just like can be put into the professional players. It is not everybody can become a professional player. They need a lot of requirements. It's not jangan cepat berpuas diri. Ilmu kecapi itu indah, explore terus, dan levelnya itu ada dari basic, intermediate sampai advance. Jangan lengah hanya berpuas di basic misalnya. Kita masih banyak yang bisa kita mainkan ya. Seperti saya waktu belajar ya, saya masih ingat di level grade 6 itu lagu yang bagus itu apa? Cangkai Folk. Di 7 itu apa? Di 7 Xiesan Chen Xiao. Masing-masing level itu ada kesulitannya, tetapi kalau kita menaruhnya seperti wow, yang lagu-lagu yang begitu maha dahsyat indahnya itu bisa kita nikmati dan kita share ke semua orang, itu yang menjadi suatu kepuasan tersendiri bagi musisi seperti saya. Jadi saya berharap teman-teman juga perbesar rasa ingin tahu, belajar terus, dan masih banyak hal-hal yang akan kita nikmati. Okay, see you next year.
Bye.
Bye.